So just got a couple for my client in Ohio. The first one, I've actually been in contact with this lady. She's a controller for a little bit over a year now, so it's a long time coming. I got her to email me back. We found a time in July just because the rest of June is just swamped. Got a time set for July for an on-site meeting. My guy's going to go in there, kind of give them a rundown of our services, why we specialize in manufacturing, as well as some numbers to compare to the current MSP. It's time for them to look around and shop. So good timing on that. That should be a pretty good one. And then the second one I got was with, it's actually a manufacturer of medical equipment. That one is a pretty big one, probably about 100 to 150 employees and users. That one's going to be on Teams in a couple of weeks. It's with the IT director. He was kind of just interested in kind of what we do, what we help out with. That way, when kind of comes time to evaluate, he kind of knows what we do and how we're going to be able to plug in and help. So both of them are pretty good ones.
Yeah, I got one for my client in New York City today with, they are about 150, 200 users deep with about 10 servers and 3 locations. So they use some MSPs currently, so they're going to be shopping soon, and we're hoping to get in there and co-op with them.
I got 2 appointments today, one for in Tampa Bay with a government facility. Spoke to their director. They have about 800 workstations, 4 locations, ton of servers, needing some help in regards to software. Got another appointment in Detroit with a machine operation company. They have about 50 workstations, 4 locations, and need some additional help as well. See how we can help them out.
Well, cool. Who wants to talk about the first one? Dick?
I got the my first dial became an appointment. It was spoke to the broker owner Paul, and he tells me, "Oh, I've got a barn that has leaks, and you know, so not as real estate offices. Like, is this a residential property? No, it's a barn." So he was like, "So when was the last time you had any roof repairs or replacements on it?" Never. And, so yeah, that's I think next week on the 14th. Nice. Also, starting dialing for Rockinell Roofing in Colorado and R&K in Florida today.
Let's go. Who else?
Let's go.
Landon? You have a
Oh
good one?
yeah, got one for A-Box. This was the about 20, 25 workstations there. I called a guy a couple days ago. They're going to start shopping MSPs the first part of July, and asked me to just call back and talk to another gal named Brianna to get the meeting set up on his schedule. Called her back this morning, told her what we talked about. She's like, "Yeah, okay.
Sweet.
Let's do it on the 20th.
Sure.
So,
Awesome. Pretty good.
yeah.
I hear something like Aaron.
800
something to say.
I called them, and he told me he's got a lot of software projects going on right now. In-house team. He goes for external help as far as projects go. So said constant projects going on right now. Just trying to update some things currently. 800 workstations, 100 servers, 4 locations. And he was like, let's push it off a couple weeks. I was like, let's talk next week. And we agreed to Tuesday, so.
Let's go. Who was that for?
B-Tech.
Anybody else? Well, I got one. I'll talk about mine.
Yeah, Brock, you want to tell us about yours?
Yeah. Thanks, Sam. Yeah, I got one. It's for .NET. It's with a medical manufacturing chair. They make medical chairs. So I've been trying to get a hold of this guy for, the first dial was March of 22. Came up and no response. I called him today and picked up. So that's anywhere from like 100 to 200 users. You know, they have a variety of servers, and it's going to be a Teams call, kind of to discuss projects and other, you know, small management like services such as like phones, possibly down the road, and then we can build on from there. So, pretty good one. That's next
a
week.
lot of medical chairs.
Kirk got his first appy yesterday.
Yeah.
He's in Austin, Texas. He was upset with. Set him up and talked to Sam at 2 o'clock today.
Yeah, he gave me the phone like it was a live transfer, and I'm ready to go. And I pick up the phone, he goes, I was trying to tell him I would rather just talk tomorrow. And I was like, yeah, I'm cool tomorrow. Easiest help I ever gave. I'm already ready to go. One step further, wouldn't need me.
Woo! That's great.
Good stuff.
Pretty good one.
Good job,
Good Kirk.
All right. What about some proposals, Miles? I saw one go out.
Yeah. So it was for Mark out in Arkansas, Complete Computers. I don't remember how much. It was like $44.70, I think. I talked to him today. He said the conversation went really well, but they're under contract till November. But he has a really good feeling about it come November. And he also updated me. He is sending out my commission check from the deal that closed last month.
How much?
Next week should be about $2,700.
Just snagged one from my client in Wisconsin. City municipality, I talked with the director over there. It's about 25 users, 12 servers, 2 locations. Got it set for 2 weeks out, so it should be pretty good.
Well, I'm proud to say that I booked 2 appointments for Dorothy Gale Roofing today. That makes 3 appointments, a third of the way into the month, so more to follow, I'm sure. The first one was for, and they're based out of Millville.
Couldn't do it. Sorry.
So I called the owner of this company up, and he says he has a barn that has never had
Or they get like a Power
any
Wheels or something.
roof repair or roof replacement done in the time that he has owned the property at least. So I booked that appointment for Wednesday the 14th, 10 a.m. There is rust on it and leaks. The second appointment that I booked was for a motel in Wildwood. I spoke to the owner last week. Only purchased the motel 2 years ago. Does not remember when it was repaired last. It was before he came into the picture. He wants to have a quote and inspection done for the time being, and he'll know how he wants to go forward once things fade away in September and there's more time to devote to those repairs.